And I'm gonna look directly in the camera and speak to all of our dear watchers right now and say, I'm gonna mansplain currently. Are you ready for mansplaining session?
Totally, yeah,
okay.
Go ahead.
Ladies, you don't want that. I don't think you want that. And I think I know more about what women want in that regards than a lot of women, the majority of women in the Western world who've bought into that sort of feminist lie, right? Where that says what you want is to be masculine, right? And they wouldn't use that terminology, right? They wouldn't use the terminology of I want to be masculine, but they would say, I want to be strong and I want to be independent and I want to be self-reliant and all these things. I honestly don't think women want that. I think women have been fooled into thinking that they want that because of our broken, backward culture and 50 years of indoctrination from everything on the news and in television and in pop culture. But I don't think they want that. Do you agree?
I completely agree with that. Okay. Yeah.
What do women want, Madeline? Tell us right now.
They want someone that'll...
Womansplain to women.
I will look at directly the camera and say this. I think as a woman, we just want to be respected and be protected. I think a big thing is just be protected and like feel safe. And I think that's one of the big things. It's just like so many women feel unsafe just out in the world. Right. And I will say there's a lot of good men out there. I have met so many good men, but there's also a lot of bad men.
Totally.
And I've had like... My last job that I was at, one of security guards made me so uncomfortable and would say all of these things to me and like be very, very perverted, make me very uncomfortable to the point where that was one of the reasons why I quit. So it's like, I completely understand that there's bad people out there. But it's just like, we want to just feel like we like don't have to protect ourselves.
Just to kind of follow up, John Henry, I found a video recently that I thought, it works very well in this context.
Do you want to know one of the saddest realizations I recently had? Was that as a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man who is willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship in today's day and age, who is not a conservative. A man who wants to pay on the first date, who wants to open your door, who has that want and desire to take care of you and to provide, who is not a conservative. And obviously, as a liberal woman, I do want to be respected for my independence. And I do want to have my own autonomy in the relationship and not be confined or conform to the traditional female homemaker, childbearing role. And most of the men that I've dated who do have that more natural provider masculinity about them are normally conservative. So I don't really know what to do because I don't want to compromise my morals and values just to find a man. But am I asking to have my cake and eat it too?
So I don't know if you've seen online, I don't know how it started. It's kind of become memeable now, but that whole leopards eating your face party thing. Have you seen that?
No.
Right. It'll be a headline and it'll say, members of the Let Leopards Eat Your Face party surprised when leopards ate their faces. Right. And that's the vibe I get.
Yeah,
right? Like,
no, absolutely.
So what you're saying is, crazy revelation here, that when we've totally devalued traditional masculinity and we've totally devalued and when I say traditional, I don't mean like we did a long time, I mean like rightly ordered, right? We've totally devalued rightly ordered relationships between men and women. You're telling me that the men all of a sudden are not being held to the same standard, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I think it points to a much larger issue that even these women who are like asking for those modern values of they want to be left alone and independent but also protected and have a man in their life that will serve them like a man should.
Right.
Like, we're not saying that that's not right of you to want that man, but it's just funny that you're now realizing this.
Well, because reality will always out, right? Like reality always wins eventually.
Truth.
Yeah, truth definitely. Yeah, it'll all come full circle. No, that's awesome. Thank you.
Whoa, hey, producer Ben here. If you enjoyed what you saw just now, then go check out the full episode because this is only a snippet. We've got a whole hour talking about stuff just like this. And if you really enjoyed, please drop us a like, subscribe so you never miss an honest to God episode.